And welcome back to Backspace Academy. RDS, or Relational Database Service, that is AWS's SQL offering of databases. So they can include Microsoft SQL Server, can include Oracle, MySQL and all of the many different variations of MySQL, and also includes Aurora DB, which is Amazon's own implementation of MySQL. So we'll talk about the RDS service, and the RDS service is similar to EC2. So you can run a relational database on the EC2 service by simply installing that database or that database application on that server. So instead of doing that, the relational database service makes that a lot easier for us. So it looks after a lot of the provisioning of the low-level stuff for us. So we're still launching instances as such, but they're really a lot more abstracted for us, so we don't need to worry about a lot of the nuts and bolts that are going on behind this service. So we'll talk from a high level about RDS, and then we'll go and jump into some hands-on in using RDS. Now this will be very, very brief introduction to RDS. The reason for that is that as we go along, again, we're going to get more and more involved in RDS, and that will culminate in, again, we're going to have that 5-lecture lab on highly available and fault-tolerant architecture, which will look at making an RDS instance and replication of that instance and the like. So don't be afraid if it's very brief at this stage. It will build on that, and you certainly will be very prepared for the exam at the end of this course. Like most sections, we're going to have a learning by quizzes section. Make sure that you download the RDS guide from AWS. There will be a link to that in the next lecture in the resources section, and then go through those learning by quizzes and make sure that you understand the answers to those and why those answers are correct. So, Amazon Relational Database Service, let's get into it.